Parkview is so blessed that we have the leadership that has allowed us to grow over the last several years. Growth not only in additional hospitals, additional clinics, our physicians' offices has grown more than 50% over the last several years. So growth has been very big. We are now moving more towards an institute model of organizational structure. And so within that process, we have all sorts of specialty physicians coming on board, subspecialty physicians coming on board. And with that comes all the new equipment that they want to bring on board and trial it, see if it works within this particular area and the patients that we have within northeastern and northeastern Indiana and northwestern Ohio. We also have our clinicians who are continuously trying to up their efforts. Not only do they do great work now, but they're wanting to do even more, not only in customer service, but also in clinical outcomes. So with that, trials have had a significant uptick over the last 2 years. We were having our contract analyst handle all the trials coming in, which made it a little frustrating, not only for our vendors, but our internal customers. Who did they reach out to? Sometimes it was one contract analyst, sometimes it was another, sometimes it was a third. So we recognized an opportunity to have that single source of truth so that there was a one-person contact that you could initiate a trial, not only from cradle, but all the way through to the grave, to the end of that trial process, making sure that all the documentation was in place, I's were dotted and T's were crossed, and then finalizing that trial and either moving it on to a final contract or then stopping the trial and the product itself. We reached out to our customers to test and validate that those were concerns. We reached out to our vendor friends as well, trying to figure out what would work for them. We did a value stream map and affinity exercise and realized that indeed that single source of truth would be much more beneficial for everyone, and making sure that we were providing the best process for trials within the Parkview Health system. Within that process, we were able to identify a position, a person already in place that we could move that effort towards. And within that person, we're able to now manage that. We're able to make sure that all the documentation's in place. We're making sure that all of the ad hoc people are advised if there's a particular situation within that trial that would require legal review or biomed review or dietary review. We're able to incorporate that and document and archive that. It's been wonderful. Much happier internal customers, much happier vendors, where our documentation is meeting all the needs that we have. Nothing has slipped through the cracks. We're making sure that when the trial ends, that we end the product use until we determine whether or not we're going to move forward with it. We are now being able to recognize a substantial savings, making sure that the trials are coming through the front door as opposed to the back door. So we're able to keep everything on one dashboard, on one radar, and be able to report out on that on a regular basis.